This is a real story. A real story. On Tuesday night, the singer Bonatto got a message saying that his next release will probably make into a big playlist on a bunch of music platforms. We're talking Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, and someone from the industry told him, "You need professional photos for tomorrow." Why? Because when a new artist wants a big chance on a big playlist, the label bringing this artist needs to present him to the playlist curators. And the best way to do that is with something called a media kit or an EPK, which contains information, images of their artist, and some background story about the project being released. And Bonatto did not have professional photos taken of him, so he had to think of a concept for the shoot, find a location, plan the outfit, find a photographer, edit the graphics, put together all of the info in less than 24 hours. Plus, still go to work afterwards because at the end of the day, he's still an unknown artist who still has a part-time job at a restaurant. So this is how we went. So the day started really early. At 7:50, I had to run some errands before 9 a.m. And then I went back home, took a shower, walked the dog, because this baby can't do it by himself yet. Then I grabbed my stuff and head to the prop shop, which is a place where you rent items, usually for creative projects. In our case, obviously, for a photo shoot. I was exploring at first, seeing if I could find something on my own, but it's a little overwhelming since it's my first time and there's a lot to choose from, which to me it's perfect because this is better than not having, options. And I was feeling very creative. Like a lot of ideas were popping in my head, and there are small, medium, huge shells. And since I'm bringing this beach aesthetic to my music, seeing the sand coming out of a shell changed something in my brain. It was so cute. I haven't seen that in a long time. And digging through the shells, I found that big girl back there, and I had a feeling that it was her. I had a feeling, and it was.
Hey there, how may I help you?
Hi, how are you?
Good. You were looking for seashells?
Yes, my name's Bonatto, and
Hi there, nice to meet you.
nice
I'm
to meet
Al.
you too. Al? Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing a shoot today, and we're looking for like a big shell, and I
Okay.
see I got the perfect one right there.
Okay.
And I was wondering if it's available. How does it
We'll
work?
get it out for you. You can look at it.
There's way more stuff that I thought it would, because on the website, you guys only say that you have one, and you have so many.
Sure. Yeah.
This is actually perfect.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's also a larger one. If you're
Really?
looking-
Can I
yeah.
take a look
so
at it?
Now that.
So yeah, this one was really heavy. It was dirty. It didn't really match what I had in mind. So I chose to stay with the first one. Then I asked him about palm trees, if we had artificial plants and any palm trees, just in case, because, for the album cover, we're still shooting the album cover. And we took a look around the shop, the back rooms, and it was really, really cool. There's so much to choose from. The palm trees weren't really the vibe that I was looking for, so I just spec'd everything. I chose another one, a small-ish size shell, and we're going to the photo shoot now. As you can see, I'm already tired. It's 10 a.m. Then we get to the studio. When I say we, it's me, the shells, and my friend Ellie, who saved the day with her photography skills. The day before, I posted on my Instagram asking for help. For someone to literally just shoot the camera. It was gonna be my camera, and I had all of the angles, all of the lighting in my head. I was researching the type of lighting that I wanted, the kind of look and colors I wanted, and I wanted it to look like editorial style, soft lighting, soft colors. Me being extra, of course. Oh my goodness. Anyway, she was taking some footage with her VHS camera, and we were just playing around with her film photography for a second as well. We also had the smaller shell now, and we're taking some film photos for her passion project. She's just playing around. Oh my goodness, me being extra again. And time is ticking. I only got 1 hour at the studio. We only had 10 minutes at this point. and I had to pack everything up and start the most important phase of the process, which is editing the photos, writing down the information about the artist and the release, and putting everything together for the media kit, because we're doing all of this for the media kit and we are trying to get this done as soon as possible. So we had to rush out of the studio, sit down at a coffee shop, and start the editing process. And if you're not in the content creation world, you probably don't understand how long it takes to edit things. But I prefer to do it myself because I know exactly how I want it to look, especially for something so important. I didn't record the actual editing process because I feel like, I don't know, not a lot of people are interested in that. If you are, leave in the comments and next time I'll do a breakdown on how I edit my photos. But now it's time to go to work, so let's pack up my things and go to another regular day at my second job, which is serving. Alright, so before I show you the results, we're gonna talk about finances. The studio I rented for $73 1 hour, and the shells came out for $29. $30. So it was definitely under the budget, or around the budget that I was planning for. And that was an amazing turnout since it was a very last minute project. Very thankful for my friend Ellie, because if it wasn't for her, I would have a big expense for a photographer, or I would have done it myself with the self timer, but I do not like using the self timer. It's not really practical and it takes a lot of my time. And since I mentioned financials, today is the 13th, and last month, September, I did a financial recap showing how I manage my money when it comes to investing in music. And it's mid-October, I'll do another one for this month. So if that's something that you're interested in, check out the last video and stay up for the one that's coming. All right, now let's check out the results. The purpose of these photos was to show how the music looks like. I have a deep love for the sea and everything related to the ocean, especially because my hometown, it's kind of a tropical city. So to me, it's deeper than only visuals. I'm reconnecting with my roots for the music. I was highly inspired by bossa nova and Brazilian rhythms, and I wanted to blend those with pop. So I wanted to highlight the shell to make the main theme kind of obvious. Also, I've been seeing a lot of studio soft lighting photos on my Explore page on Instagram, and I personally think it makes everything extremely sophisticated. So I did my best to replicate the color grading, the lighting, and I personally think it looks very similar to what I was going for. Okay, so I've been thinking about photos just like those for a long time since I started this whole aesthetic and rebranding process. And I feel like I needed something to force me to actually get it done. So I couldn't be happier with the results. If you like them as much as I do, there are prints available, multiple sizes, and maybe it'll get you even more excited for the music that's coming. So the challenge was accomplished. We did a professional photo shoot with $100 to promote the music. But for now, that's it. I'll catch you next time. Bye.